Okay, in the last session we discussed about grep command. Okay, so grep family like grep, egrep, fgrep. So grep is a search command. It will search for specified content or regular expression in a single file or set of files. Okay, so we have fgrep, egrep. Fgrep is nothing but fast grep, extended grep. So this is the grep family. Okay, grep, fgrep, egrep. So in this session we'll discuss about sed command. Sed is nothing but the acronym of this one is stream editor. Stream editor. Okay, so actually it says editor, it will edit the content, but that will not be changed. Okay, so these editings, whatever the editings you specify, these editings will not reflect in your file. It just only displayed onto the screen as like other commands. Okay, suppose if you take grep command, it will search for the content and only lines will be, I mean whatever the search criteria found, only those lines will be returned onto the default output media, that is monitor. Okay, so same sed is also, it is a stream editor. You will input some file or set of files to this sed command and it will edit, it will whatever the editings, okay, based on the regular expressions we specify, it will edit the file content, but these edits will be displayed onto the screen but not will reflect in the file. Okay, so the file content remains same only, but whatever the changes we specify, it will modify, I mean it will apply those changes on the file content and that will be displayed onto the default output media, that is monitor. Okay, so the appearance or syntax of this sed command is sed small case space options space script space your file list. Okay, it can be a single file or set of files. Okay, so this is the syntax of this command or utility or program. So this sed command or program, okay, here we use generally two kinds of options, two options. One is E, another one is -F. Okay, so these are the two options with this sed command generally we use. So this is the -E is the default one. We need not to specify explicitly. Okay, so E is nothing but inline script. Inline script. Okay, we will see what is inline script. F is nothing but it is a file. Okay, in file script. E is nothing but inline script. Okay, so this is the default one. If you don't use any option, this one will be applied. So this is the default one, inline script. Okay, we'll see what is this inline script and what is in file script. Okay, so sed command, sed space option, okay, space script, okay, space your input file. Okay, so this script contains your regular expressions or set of commands. Okay, it is a small program, so this program contains, it may contain some regular expressions generally. Okay, so these regular expressions will be applied on the file. Whatever the regular expression you specify, that will be executed on the input file. So that will be executed on this input file. Okay, if you specify some editing operations like deleting some lines or modifying the lines or suppose specific column modifications, those modifications, I mean those regular expressions you can specify in the script. So this script can be an inline, this script can be an inline, it can be an inline script or it can be a file. in file script. Okay, so this inline script is nothing but along with the command, along with the sed command, you can specify the script. Okay, suppose I want to delete some 30th line, then I'm saying like 30d. So this is my script. It is a small script, not very complex regular expression, or it does not contain more than one line. As per the my requirement, I want to delete 30th line. Okay, so here the address is 30 and the command is d, so it will delete the 30th line in the file. Okay, so this is the script. Okay, so here it is very simple regular expression. It does not contain any complex. Or second one is only one line. The script is only one line. This regular expression is only one line. Suppose I have some other requirements where I need to use more than one command on the file, then we can write a file. Okay, so here in this case it is simple. Okay, then file name, suppose names.txt. So here this is the script. It is simple script, only one line, some small script. So that's why this kind of script is nothing but it is inline script. Inline script is nothing but command line. So along with this command, at this command line you can use the script if it is some small or one line. Suppose my script contains more than one line. Suppose I want to delete 30th line, okay, or I want to edit some particular column. Okay, so I'm writing another script. Okay, so it contains some 2-3 lines of code, 2-3 lines of small program. Okay, then in that case we can use, suppose I can say, suppose 1,4, I might delete some or substitute some text, capital A with B. Okay, so here as per the requirement I have some set of commands or regular expressions. So these regular expressions are more than one. Okay, we cannot place all these regular expressions in the command line. That's why you can write a separate script for this and name the script. Suppose command, okay, some com.scd. So this extension is not mandatory. Just to understand in a better manner, we can use the extension .set. So you can write this small file and save this file with some name, file name, and pass this particular file name as parameter to this command. Okay, so com.set. Okay, so here this is the in file script. This is in file script. If you are using this in file script, then use the option -f. So we have two options. Okay, we have two options. One is -e, another one is -f. -e is nothing but inline script. So this is the default one. If you don't use any option, this default one will be applied. So it means you are using the inline command. Okay, instead of modifying this one, just I'll write in new line. So this is one example, ex1. Here this one is ex2, example 2. Set, I am saying some file name. So here as per the requirements, my regular expressions are placed in a file. Okay, that file name is com.set. So I am using this file name as script. Okay, so in that case use the option -f. Okay, so here set space, minimum one space, -f. This is the option. Use this option for a file. If your script placed in a file, then use this option. Space your file name space the input file. So this file can be single file or more than one file. Okay, you can specify any number of files as input to this set command. Okay, so this command regular expressions will be applied on all those files. How it will be executed, that we'll see next. Okay, so this is the syntax of this set command. Set is nothing but stream editor. Use this command for some editing kind of operations. Okay, so what are those operations, that we'll see later. Okay, so here set space option, we have two options, -f, -e. E is the default one, F is for inline script, okay, file script. Space, your script name. This script can be, it can be either inline script or it can be in-file script. In-file script is nothing but the set of regular expressions or commands are placed in a file, and you can save the file with some name and pass this as parameter to the set command. Okay, so that is inline script. So if you are using your regular expression in this particular command line itself, then that is nothing but inline. Okay, inline script. Okay, space, your input. This input can be a single file or set of files. Okay, again. Next. So exactly what this script contains, generally, what this script contains. Generally, this script contains, address space command, address space command. Okay, address. This address can be, already we discussed it in the regular expressions. What is address? Okay, it can be some range or it can be some multiple also. Okay, patterns or classes. Okay, so it can be generally a range. Okay, so you can use some address space command, whatever the command you want to execute on this particular range or address. So that command you can specify. What are the commands available with set, that we'll discuss later. So here I am saying some address, example like suppose 12 comma 45 space substitute some ABC with small ABC. Okay, so here up to here this is the address, and next space, this is the command. Okay, again this is one some kind of regular expression. We are substituting capital ABC with small ABC. Okay, fine. Next one is how this set command will be executed on the file. How this set command will be executed on the file. See, suppose take this one example, and this is your sed script file name. Okay, this is the file name and this is the content present in this file. So these are some commands or regular expressions. These are some commands or regular expressions present in this file. One minute. Okay. So next one, how this script will be executed on the input file. Okay. Suppose this is the input file names.txt, and this file contains some information. Okay. So this is my end of file. Okay. So this is the information present in the file, and these are the script file. This is the script file. com.set is the script file, and this one is the input file. Okay. I want to do some editing operations in this file. Okay. So here, based on the requirements, I wrote all the regular expressions or commands in this file, and this I am using com.set as parameter to this command set command. Okay. So if you see the execution of this command, okay, if you see the execution of this command, first it will take this command first line from the script file. It will take first line from the script file. This first line is the regular expression or some command. Okay, some command is there. So it will take this command and it will take the input file. This first line will be copied into the buffer area. Okay, into the buffer area. So next, this command will be applied on this line. If any match is found to this regular expression or command, that will be executed and the result will be displayed onto the screen. Next, it will take the second line. The same command will be applied on the second line, and if the match is found for the regular expression, then the result will be displayed onto the screen. I mean, whatever the modifications we specify, that will be executed and result will be displayed onto the screen. Okay. Now it will take the third line and it will do the, I mean, this command will be executed on rest of all lines in the file. Rest of all lines in the file. Once the file is completed, then it will take second command from the script file. It will take second command from the script file. Okay. Now this command, this second command, again do the same process. Take first line from the file. It will name something. This line numbers will be alerted by the set command. Okay. So this will be placed into the memory. Some line number will be allocated to this, and the command will be executed on this line. Okay. Next, it will take the second line, execute this second command. Okay. If match is found, then display the result after completing the editing. Okay. Next, display the result. Next, it will take third line, fourth line and fifth line. Means this process will be completed till the end of file. Okay. Next, it will take the third command from the script file, and this command will be applied on all lines. On all lines. Whenever the match is found, the command will be executed on that line and modified result will be displayed onto the screen. So these editings, once again, these editings will not be reflected in the file, only displayed onto the screen. If you want to save this result as a new file, then you can use output redirect operator. Okay, fine. Here if you can use output redirect operator. So whatever the editing, okay, stream editing, whatever the editings you specified, after applying these editing operations on this file, the result will be stored into the new file. Okay, so you can use redirect operator to save the results into a file. Okay, so whatever the changes done, these changes will not reflect in this names.txt file, only displays onto the screen. That's it. Okay, if you use redirect operator, the results will be saved into this file. Okay, so this is the way of executing the script file. This is the way of executing the script file. Okay. So, sorry. In this way, the script will be executed. Okay. So once again, sed does not change the input file. Sed does not change the input file. It will not change this file. Okay. Only the specified editings will be applied when the match is found, and the results will be by default displayed onto the screen. If you want to save it, use this and save the results. Okay, so all modified output is returned to the standard output device, that is monitor. Okay, fine. Next one, see, this is the, I mean, whatever the set script you are using, if it is inline, it contains inline or file, whatever it may be. So your script generally contains address and command. So before the command, if we use this symbol, so this is complement symbol. If you use this symbol, if you, so it means negation. Okay, opposite. Suppose on this particular address, this command will be applied generally, right? If we use this one, apart from this address, okay, except on this address, for rest of all, this command will be applied. Okay, so if you use complement symbol, if you use complement symbol before the command, this command will be executed apart from this address. For rest of all addresses, this command will be executed. Only on this address, it will not be executed. If you don't use this one, only on this particular specified address, the command will be applied or the command will be executed. Okay. So before this one, if you use negation symbol, it means apart from this address, for rest of all addresses, this substitute command will be executed. Okay, it will only skip these lines. It skip only these lines. On these lines, this command will not be executed. Okay, fine. Once again, small quick preview. Sed is a stream editor command. It will do, I mean, using this, we can do some editing operations on the file or files. So this is the syntax of sed command. Sed space option space script space file name. So here options, we have two options. One is -e -f. -e is nothing but this is the default and inline. Okay, so -e is nothing but inline script. So means the script, whatever the script or whatever the command you want to use, that will be specified at the command line. Okay. Next option -f, you can use -f if you are input, I mean if you are giving some script file as input, okay, or as parameter. Next one, script. We have two kinds like inline script and in-file script. So this is example for in-file. Inline, this is the example, some small or one line regular expression, okay. So that is inline. In-file is nothing but it contains some set of commands, okay, some set of commands or regular expressions. So one by one, all these regular expressions will be applied on all lines in the file, in the input file. Finally, the result will be displayed onto the screen. If you want to save the results, you can save it by using the output redirect operator and file name. Okay. So whatever the result or output comes from this command, that particular output will be sent to this file. Okay. That will be saved into this file. Okay. Fine. Next one, what are the commands? What are the commands with this sed command? Okay. So there are different commands. Before going to see these commands, we'll see what is this address and what are different kinds of addresses in this. Okay. So address is nothing but generally it can be some kind of range. Okay, we can specify. We have different kinds of addresses, that is single line address, set of lines, range of lines, and nested addresses. Okay, means address in another one. Single line address is nothing but, example, suppose 30D. I am deleting only one line. This is single line. Okay, so here only one line. Okay, okay, address space command. So here 30 means this is the address, only this command or this or any command. So that command or regular expression will be applied, all it will affect only one line. That is nothing but single line address. Okay, that is nothing but single line address. Next one, set of lines. Set of lines means, see this example. Suppose I want to search for some string or substitute some string whose lines starts with capital A. Okay, if a line starts with capital A, then search this particular word. Okay, okay, now see this. This is the address. This is the address, that is cap symbol is, it will search at the beginning of line. Okay, next to capital A means it will search in the input file any line starting character or letter is capital A or not. Okay, so this is regular expression, one kind of regular expression that you can use in set command between slashes. Okay, between the slashes. Okay, so here this is the regular expression and this is the command. Okay, so here this command will be applied on some set of lines. These lines cannot be continuously anywhere in the file. Anywhere in the file means the first line may match this condition starting with A, and fifth line may match this condition starting with A, and 28th line may match this condition, that is beginning with A. Okay, so this kind of regular expressions you need to place in between two slashes. Okay, then this set command assumes it as a regular expression. Okay, for addresses no need to use any symbols, but for regular expression use these slashes. Place your regular expression in between slashes, then the set command will assume it as some regular expression. You can write anything, like suppose begin with some alphabets, capital alphabets. Okay, so this is also valid on all lines whose first character is capital A to Z, or sorry, here I specified B, A to Z, between any letters. Okay, if this condition, I mean if this match is found, then this substitute command will be executed. Okay, so this is nothing but set of lines address. Okay, set of lines address. Next one is range. Range is nothing but from one particular point to another point. Means, see, suppose 15th line to 30th line. I want to execute some command. Suppose D. Okay, so here some range is there, either starting to ending or starting to 10th line. Okay, or 10th line to 15th, like this. So this is nothing but range address. Here we need not to use any slashes. Okay, so here this is single line address and this one is range address. Okay, so here if you see this one, this is the beginning range and this one is ending range. Beginning range and ending range. So these two ranges can be some numbers, I mean line numbers. It can be a line number, comma, ending. So without any spaces, after comma or before comma, no spaces are allowed. Here only the condition is before comma or after comma, no spaces are allowed. Only after specifying the end range, give one space for command. give one space minimum, okay, for command. So this is the condition. Next one, this is the line number, beginning one and ending one can be also be a line number. Okay, so this is one kind of range address. Another one is this starting address or beginning address can be a line number and ending can be some regular expression or it can be a regular expression. Okay, whenever this regular expression match is found, it will stop executing the set command. So this set command execution starts from this line number and till this process will be continued till this regular expression match is found. Okay, so if you want example, we can say like, so start from first line and whenever you find some beginning character T, okay, stop executing the set command. Okay, so this example meaning is start from the first command, sorry, first line. Okay, execute this command. Whenever you find some starting letter in the line T, capital T, stop this one, means stop deleting the line. So this command will keep on deleting the lines from the first line till the line starts with capital T. Whenever it encounters capital T, it will stop executing this command. So this ending can be a regular expression. Here the condition is no space before comma or after comma. Okay. Next one, this beginning address can be a regular expression, comma, ending can be a line number. Okay, fine. Both can be regular expressions. Both can be regular expressions. If you observe this our previous chapter, mostly we are using regular expressions. Okay, if you are good in regular expressions, it is very easy to write any kind of, I mean this is also some kind of programming only. So we are doing or executing these commands on some set of lines based on the requirement. Okay, fine. So this is range of line address. We have four kinds: single line, set of lines, range of lines, and nested address. Okay, we'll see what is this nested address. Nested means address inside another address. Okay, fine. Suppose take this example. There is some regular expression like searching for THE. Whenever this is found, I am nesting some other regular expression. So here this can be some command with regular expression like, okay, so this is one example for nested address. First, in this particular line from the input file, anyway we know the process. From the input file, it will take the first line and regular expression will be applied. So here the regular expression is nested address. Nested address. So in that particular line, it will search for THE. If THE is found, then it will search for HAI in the same line. Okay. Again, if it is found, delete that line. The command is delete that line. So that line will be deleted. So here the addresses are, we have specified some address inside another address. So when the first one is match is found, then only it will search for this. Okay, this will search for this one. If both are okay, then execute the command. If both are okay, then execute the command. So this is nested address. Address inside another address. That is nothing but nested address. An address inside another address. So in this inside address, we are specifying the command as well. Okay. Fine. So these are the addresses we can use in set command: space options, space script. This script can be inline means in the same line you can specify the regular expression along with the set command, that is nothing but inline at the command line. Okay, inline is nothing but at the command line space file name, okay, or list of files. This command to be executed on. Okay, so this is one example for inline script. This is the example for in file script. So here instead of the regular expression we used file name. So .scd, this is not mandatory. You can also name your script file like this also. Okay, some name. Okay, any name is valid, but it should follow the file naming rules. Okay, but for better understanding we are using extension. So by seeing this secondary name I can say that this is some script file for sed command. Okay, so see from the first day to till now, if you see here the files are increased, right? Okay, here the files are increased. It's almost 24 lines of information is there. Okay, so as a part of learning we created these many number of files. So your real time may contain so many number of files. Okay, so in that case the length, I mean files will be more. Then in that case just by seeing this extension we can say that without opening the file, I'm saying. Okay, so this extension is used to identify the file type. So by seeing this extension or secondary name we can say that this is some text file. In the same way by seeing this extension I can say that this is some sed script file. Okay, so this, but this again this is not mandatory, it is optional. Okay, it is not compulsory. You can give any valid file name. Okay, so how the script will be, I mean if you are using some script file, how this will be executed? We have two loops here. We have two looping. Two processes are repeating continuously. One is take this command, first command, execute this command on entire file. Take the second command, okay, entire file. So executing this on entire file is one loop, and taking command by command from this script file is another loop. Okay, so till end of this file the process will be repeated. Okay, first we will take first command, next second take second command, next third command, fourth command, fifth command, till the end of file. Here this is one loop, and again here this whatever the command you just took from this file, script file, that command will be executed on every line in the input file. Okay, so this is another loop. The process loop is nothing but if the process is same, the same process is repeating, then we can call it as loop until some point. Okay, so this is loop. Here two loops are there, collecting the commands and executing the commands on file, input file. Okay, fine. Next one, your script generally contains address and command. Address and command. We have four kinds of addresses: single line address, set of lines, range of lines, and nested address. Next one is command. Okay, what are different commands available with this set command or in this set command, that we'll see. Okay, so here before this command if you use this exclamation mark, then it is negation. Okay, so this command will be executed not on this address. Other than at this address, this command will be executed. Other than this command, sorry, address, this command will be executed. Okay, fine. If you use this complement symbol, right. Next, what are the commands? So here so many commands are there, but we are categorizing, I mean in Unix the commands are categorized like line number commands, modify, okay, delete or okay, substitute delete transform input or output commands, file, some file related commands, branching means condition, based on the condition. Okay, next hold space and exit. Okay, so these are the commands. So the commands are classified or categorized into these kinds: line number commands, modify command, substitute command, delete command, transform means it will change. Next, input or output, files, branching, hold space and quit. So we'll see one by one. We'll continue in the next session with these commands. Okay. Few commands, may not discuss all.